Here's your daily dose of Tottenham, providing you with the latest Spurs news. Matthias Tel signs for Tottenham on a permanent deal on a 6-year contract until 2031. The club have announced it's 29.8 million to just under £30 million. Tottenham have inquired over a possible deal for Vanderson, who's valued at €30 million. That's from Rudy Galatasaray, who's a sports journalist and transfer market expert. Tottenham chairman Daniel Levy is attempting to extend Christian Romero's contract with an improved salary. Romero is currently determined to join Atletico Madrid, though, and move to the Liga. Spurs are demanding €70 million to sell the centre-back. That's from Marca. Manor Solomon's going to start pre-season with Tottenham. Thomas Frank likes what he sees and wants to trick him out in training. Currently the plan is that Manor's going to stay and play for Tottenham this season. So there we go. Yeah, Manor Solomon is to be given a chance in pre-season for Tottenham. That's also from Alex Crook via TalkSport. A couple of sources with a similar story there. Manchester City star and Spurs target Jack Grealish is available this summer for around $50 million. City yet to receive, though, any formal offers for the 29-year-old. That's from The Guardian. Thomas Frank is behind Spurs to keep Matthias Tel permanently. He wants to, the player to remain at the club. So he's a driving force behind him, signing permanently for Ron Plettenberg via Sky Sports. The 2025-26 Premier League fixtures are announced on Wednesday, so let us know who you want Tottenham to play first. Chris Sutton on the appointment of Thomas Frank. He said Thomas Frank has done a brilliant job at Brentford, but this is a whole different kettle of fish because the expectation at Tottenham, Frank won't get the time to get the feet under the table. He'll be under pressure from the off. Postecoglou has just won the first European trophy for 41 years and has gone, so you wonder what does Frank have to do this season to keep his jog. The aim for Frank will be to get them in the Champions League, and whether that is by getting the top 4 or 5, that is not going to be easy. I'd go as far as to say if Mbeumo doesn't come for Spurs, Semenyo is the first choice. The words of Ben Jacobs for our last word on Spurs. Christian Romero leaves, then Tottenham will replace him with elite level centre-back. Ben Jacobs' last word on Spurs. Tottenham like Xavi Simons, but the price has to be right. Spurs are willing to do a deal to 50 to 60 million. The price of Simons is currently unknown. Could be one to watch in the future. Ben Jacobs for our last word on Spurs. If Spurs give the green light for the Saudi move, they will go for him tomorrow. The words of Ben Jacobs are our last one on Spurs. Son has currently given no indication of wanting to move to Saudi. Tottenham have discussed Hato, Ben Jacobs again. Tottenham interest in Jack Grealish is genuine, but deal could be complicated. Ben Jacobs, Eze's release clause is complicated. Ben Jacobs, there's been no formal bid for Brian Mbeumo as of yet. Brentford wants £62.5 million from Mbeumo. Tottenham were always going to sign Matthias Tel permanently. Ben Jacobs, Tottenham with Thomas Frank will be backed in the transfer window, particularly focus on that forward line, the Athletic. So interesting, there we go. And Daniel Levy wanted a Premier League manager to replace Postecoglou. Ben Jacobs via last word on Spurs. And that is your daily dose of Tottenham, providing you the latest Spurs news.